You're grazing your sheep in the morning when you spot a shiny black rectangle glinting in the grass like some kind of alien artifact that definitely doesn't belong in your simple world. Approaching it cautiously, you catch your breath and immediately wonder if you're about to touch something that might bite back. Its smooth, metallic surface gleams in the sunlight, with the kind of perfection that suggests it wasn't made by human hands. When you pick it up, it suddenly lights up like magic and colorful images appear on the screen, as if you've just awakened some sleeping technological demon. You're 23, an Amish young man who's never seen electricity beyond the occasional lightning storm, and now you're holding what feels like a magic box from the future. Your name is Samuel, though right now you're wishing you were someone who actually knows what he's looking at. You support your family using farming techniques your father taught you, living a life so simple that complexity gives you headaches. When someone mentions telephone, the only thing that comes to mind is the emergency phone booth at the corner of town that looks about as advanced as a wooden wheelbarrow. But this thin device in your hands is offering you a world of communication that's so far beyond anything you know. It might as well be alien technology. You have no idea what a phone is because in Amish society, personal phone use is strictly forbidden, like dancing or wearing fancy buttons. Only community phones can be used for business purposes, and even then reluctantly. When you touch the screen, different things happen that make your simple brain work overtime trying to process what's obviously impossible. When you press a button on the device, sound comes out that nearly makes you drop the thing in surprise. Music! The kind of music you've never heard before, with more electronic sounds than a thunderstorm having an identity crisis. The sheep react to this noise like they're witnessing the end of the world, but you're completely mesmerized like a moth staring at a particularly interesting flame. Dancing, colorful images in your hand, mysterious sounds emerging from nowhere. How is any of this even possible? Anyone encountering such technological marvels knows how captivating it can be, especially when your previous exposure to advanced technology was a butter churn. Suddenly a face appears on the screen and you nearly jump out of your skin. A woman is talking. You scream like you've just seen a ghost and drop the device faster than a hot potato. The woman continues talking from the device lying on the ground. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? You're backing away like the thing might suddenly sprout legs and chase you. Is this thing alive? Is there actually a tiny person trapped inside this black rectangle? The sheep are scattering like they've received urgent evacuation orders, but you're staring at the device like it's hypnotized you with some kind of electronic spell. Gathering your courage like a knight approaching a dragon, you pick it up again. When you touch the screen, the woman vanishes into whatever digital realm she came from. Other pictures appear instead. Tiny symbols, colorful squares, each one looking like it holds secrets you're definitely not equipped to understand. Every time you touch one, something different happens. Like you're playing the world's most confusing game. These discoveries completely transform a person's worldview, especially when your worldview previously consisted of sheep good, weather bad. One touch opens a map, and you can actually see your own village. It looks like a photograph taken from impossibly high up, as if God decided to share his bird's eye view with you personally. How can this possibly be real? You start running around frantically and the device tracks your movement like it's watching your every step. You begin running toward the village in panic, clutching the device tightly while being terrified of what it might do next. When you reach the village, neighbor Aaron is working in his garden, looking perfectly normal and blissfully unaware that you've just discovered what might be actual magic. Samuel, why are you running like you've seen the devil himself? You're breathing heavily as you show him the device, hoping someone else can confirm you haven't completely lost your mind. Uncle Aaron, look at this. There are people inside it. Aaron squints at the device with the expression of someone trying to understand advanced mathematics. He only sees a black screen that reveals absolutely nothing. What is this thing, Samuel? They're talking. Music is coming out. It shows maps of places. Aaron looks at you with the kind of worry usually reserved for relatives who start claiming they can speak to farm animals. Samuel, are you feeling all right? This is just a black box. You frantically press buttons, but absolutely nothing happens. The screen remains stubbornly dark like it's decided to play dead. But it was working just a minute ago. Aaron places his hand on your forehead. Go rest, son. You're working too hard. People approach these situations with the kind of skepticism usually reserved for claims about flying pigs. When you get home, you show the device to your father with the desperation of someone trying to prove they're not insane. Jacob takes the device and examines it like he's inspecting a suspicious piece of farm equipment. "What is this thing, son?" "Dad, it's a magical box. Sounds come from it, pictures appear out of nowhere." "Samuel, this is just some broken contraption, probably garbage that fell off someone's wagon." You press the button again with all the hope of a drowning man reaching for a life preserver. This time, the screen lights up. Your father sees it too, and his expression changes dramatically. "Good Lord!" your father exclaims, his eyes widening like he's witnessing a genuine miracle, or the apocalypse. "This must be the devil's handiwork." Suddenly, music starts playing with all the subtlety of a brass band in a library. Your father drops the device and backs away like it might explode. "Samuel, don't bring this contraption into the house. Get it outside immediately." You try to protest with the enthusiasm of someone defending their favorite pet. "But Dad, it seems harmless enough." "Harmless? Demonic voices are coming from it. Get rid of it right now." You reluctantly take the device outside, but your curiosity is burning stronger than a barn fire. At dinner, your brother David asks with the kind of dangerous curiosity that usually leads to trouble. "What was that box, Samuel?" You secretly tell him everything, hoping he'll believe your absolutely unbelievable story. David's eyes light up like someone just announced free cake for everyone. "It really makes music?" "Yes, plus it shows maps. And people talk from inside it like they're trapped in there." David gets excited with the enthusiasm of someone discovering buried treasure. "I want to see it too." The next morning, you and David sneak to the barn like conspirators planning the crime of the century. You pull out the device and examine it together. "How do you make it work?" David asks with scientific curiosity. You press the button, hopefully. The screen lights up like a tiny sunrise. David gasps as if he's witnessing actual magic. "This is absolutely incredible, Samuel." You both study the colorful symbols on the screen like archaeologists deciphering ancient hieroglyphs. When you touch one, a camera opens up with technological precision. Suddenly, David's face appears on the screen. You both scream like you've just witnessed your own ghosts coming to life. "It's seeing me," David says in complete amazement. You look at the screen in wonder. David's face is indeed right there, staring back at you both. "David, is this thing taking photographs?" "I think so, but how is that even possible?" However, in Amish culture, taking photographs is forbidden because it's believed to encourage vanity, which makes this discovery particularly scandalous. You both continue playing with the device like children who've discovered the world's best toy. Music, maps, voice messages, everything seems absolutely magical. At that moment, the barn door swings open with ominous creaking. Your mother Mary enters like she's caught you with your hands in the cookie jar. "Boys, what are you doing in here?" You both frantically try to hide the device with all the grace of guilty criminals. "Nothing, Mother," David says with suspicious innocence. But Mary is suspicious with the sharp instincts of mothers everywhere. "Samuel, what's in your hand?" You reluctantly show her the device. Mary approaches and examines it like it might bite her. "What is this thing?" You try explaining, but Mary doesn't believe you until the screen suddenly lights up like a tiny lightning storm. Mary screams as if she's just seen actual demons. "The devil! It's a devil's tool!" She runs to the house faster than a startled rabbit. Soon your father arrives looking like he's ready to perform an exorcism. "Samuel, destroy that thing immediately!" "But Dad, it's just..." "No, this is devil's work. It will corrupt our village." He takes the device from your hands and marches outside with the determination of someone on a holy mission. Your father places the device on the ground and raises a hammer like he's about to perform technological surgery. David shouts desperately, "Wait, Dad! Maybe the owner will come back for it." These words stop your father mid-swing. "The owner?" "Yes, Dad. Someone might have dropped it accidentally." Your father considers this with the wisdom of someone who doesn't want to destroy someone else's property. Then he puts the device in a box. "Fine, but it can't stay in our house." He takes the device to Uncle Wilhelm's house where it will wait like a prisoner in technological jail. People who've never seen technology typically have such mixed reactions to encountering it. You feel deeply sad that your magical box is gone. But at midnight, David wakes you up with the excitement of someone plotting an adventure. Samuel, let's go get the device. David, are you insane? Dad will kill us both. Just for 1 hour. We'll put it back before morning. You reluctantly agree because curiosity has completely overwhelmed your common sense. You sneak to Uncle Wilhelm's house like burglars. You retrieve the device and return to the barn for more careful experimentation. You play music softly. David starts dancing like he's discovered a new form of happiness. You laugh at his moves. Then you open the map function. You can see everywhere in the world like you've become gods with vision. Samuel, did you know the world was this enormous? No, David. This is absolutely mind-blowing. You start taking pictures of yourselves. You're both laughing and playing like children with the ultimate toy. At that moment, the barn door bangs loudly. Is it wind or is someone approaching with the stealth of a hunting predator? You both freeze completely. Footsteps are approaching. Someone is definitely coming. David frantically tries to hide the device. Your father enters with his face showing the kind of anger that suggests serious consequences are approaching. What's happening in here? You both look guilty as charged criminals. Nothing, Dad, you say with transparent innocence, but your father is suspicious and searches the area with detective-like precision. At that moment, music starts playing from the device automatically. It has apparently decided to betray your hiding attempts. Your father hears the sound immediately. What is that noise? You can't hide it anymore. You pull out the device and show it with the resignation of someone caught red-handed. Your father is trembling with anger like a volcano, about to erupt. Didn't I tell you not to touch that thing? But Dad, it's harmless, David says hopefully. Harmless? It has bewitched you both completely. Your father takes the device and marches outside with the determination of someone ending this technological nonsense once and for all. When he reaches the yard, a car arrives quickly and stops. A young man gets out looking relieved. Hello, I lost my iPhone. Have you seen it around here? Your father is confused. iPhone? Yes, that device you're holding. The man approaches joyfully when he spots his device. That's it, thank you so much. I've been searching for 2 days. This belongs to you? Your father asks with obvious relief. Yes, it's mine. It's a phone, a communication device. Your father looks visibly relieved that it's not supernatural. It's not devil's work. The man laughs good-naturedly. No, just technology. Phone, maps, music player. The man gives a brief explanation about the device. Your father and the gathered villagers listen with fascination. Is it harmful? Your father asks with parental concern. No, it's actually very useful, but it might not suit your lifestyle. The man thanks everyone, takes his device and drives away into the night. Your father turns to you with the expression of someone closing a chapter. Samuel, this matter is now closed. Go back to tending your sheep. The next day, while grazing your sheep and thinking life has returned to normal, you spot an abandoned Tesla in the distance.